Hey there and welcome back to Ellimacs SFX. This look is as crazy as you choose to make it. There is zero preparation time and it took me about 2 hours to complete. I mainly use body paints that I already own, but we did spend some money on the pilot gear for this look. By the way, this is Ellie. I know you're gonna miss Max, who usually does the voiceovers, but today you're stuck with me. Let's get this makeup look started. We're gonna jump straight into the eye makeup with a light brown eyeshadow along the crease. As you can see, I've already done my brows and base and a teeny bit of highlighter too, but it looks pretty. I like it. It's going to be a very simple eye makeup look. Yen, the character that I'm trying to look like, doesn't really have much makeup on more than liner and red lips, but we do need a little something for my eyes to pop, so I'm adding a almost white eyeshadow on my lids. I am giving the blending a little bit more love just to make it all come together. Next step is eyeliner. I was really struggling using this product because I left the cap off and it kind of dried out, and yeah, kind of had to throw it out. So I filled this all in with a better eyeliner off camera, but I'm trying to make a pretty thin eyeliner and kind of long because I want my eyes to be long and thin. That makes sense. A little bit of mascara before the lashes. Lashes are really the best part of makeup. I love lashes and this just makes it all pretty. I'm using tweezers to apply them. If you've ever been struggling to apply eyelashes, use tweezers. It makes everything so much easier and better. I finished this eye look off with a dark brown along my lower lash line to make my eyes appear less round and longer, kind of almond shaped. Moving on to the lips, this is going to finish off the beauty makeup. I'm going for a red lip and of course using a liner to keep the lines straight and sharp. I'm going for a darker red, so I'm using one of my favorite lippies, and this is from NYX Professional Makeup. This is Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in Cherry Skies. It is beautiful. It is dark red, but not super dark, but still a bit dark. It's really nice. I'm adding a little bit more highlighter, I think. Yes, that's what I did. We are done with beauty makeup, and so let's start painting. I actually don't really feel confident with my body painting skills. I mean, I'm far from Jordan Hans, but I do like to challenge myself. I am tracing the pattern with a reddish eyeliner. I can't really explain the exact pattern, but as you may notice, I've got my computer in the corner with the Good Hunting episode on Netflix, and it's paused in a shot that just kind of shows the pattern off, and I'm just kind of copying it. I think I got it all there. I will be using a couple of different products for this look, but I'm starting off with this really cool metallic powder from Marin Makeup. Mixing the powder with a mixing liquid and it becomes this awesome paint that actually has great coverage. So this is a copper brass tone and I do all of the details with this shade first. Later on I will be using a grease-based paint and it's kind of hard to paint over the grease-based paint with this metallic paint. So if I did it the other way around, I can't speak. So if I did it the other way around and I made lines that I didn't like, it would be harder for me to cover them. That is why I'm using this metallic powder before the grease paints, is what I was trying to say. And now we're going for gold. This is a Kryolan Super Color, and I think these colors are great. I've been using them for years. This one is gold, as you can see, and I cover almost all of the areas, almost to the edge, because I will be doing some darker shades there for blending. and a third type of paint. This is a water-based dark brown that I'm using to shade all of the lines. This will just give it a bit more of a punch. Would you look at this gold paint though? Like, it's shining so bright, I get jealous of myself looking at the video. I want to cover my body in this paint all day, every day. I don't know if you feel that way. I just do. I cover all of the lines with this brown shade, but I did feel like I couldn't really blend it as well as I wanted to, so I went over it all again with a brown eyeshadow to give it an even better blend. And back to the metallic powder, and this time it is silver. Again, I'm mixing it with mixing liquid so that the powder mixes with the mixing liquid and it becomes liquid and you can paint with it. She has these silver shoulders, so I guess that's why I also paint silver shoulders in this round little shape. This is actually pretty simple, making these round shapes. This was the easiest part of the whole tutorial. I like this. I'm fearing the part that comes next, really, like a lot. Because we're going to line everything with black. I'm using a water-based color. I don't know if you can tell, but I am struggling through this whole bit. I find it just really difficult painting lines and just body painting on myself. I'm actually pretty good at drawing on paper, but on my body I need to practice a little bit more, and that is also why I'm challenging myself with this kind of look. I don't know if anyone else loves painting on canvas or drawing on paper but can't really do body painting. Like, I can do it, but I wish I could do straighter lines because I can't make straighter lines on paper, but on the body, well, you get it. As I go, I also try to blend the black inwards while making a line, so that's why I'm switching brushes this whole time. But once we're done with this, we're gonna go over and do some more 3D effects, so I don't have to paint the 3D effects. I am just staring at my highlight. I don't know what kind of light we used for this video, but we're gonna keep on doing it. That highlight is bomb. Going for these rhinestones, these are what I'm going to use for the 3D effect, so I'm just putting them on as they are sticky on the back. If you don't have rhinestones that are sticky already, you can just use like eyeshadow glue or any type of body adhesive or skin adhesive to attach them. I give them a dark shade around the edge just to make them pop a little more. And then I cover them in silver, but I think we forgot to film that. But as you can see, they're not glittery anymore. I cover my boobs in this golden highlight. I could have just used the super color that I used before, but I wanted to see what this product looked like. Now for this turquoise paint, I love the color. I wanted more to happen in this look, so I added this to mimic verdigris, which is like a chemical reaction, something that happens to copper when it's been out in rain and wind. Yen in Love, Death, Robots doesn't have this on her body. She's brand new, but I needed color, so I just added this and winged it. Actually, the Statue of Liberty, as you may know as green blue-ish kinda, is that shade due to verdigris and was originally brown metallic as it is made out of copper. So she's covered in this paint, or this color, not paint, she's not covered in paint, she's covered in this because of chemical reactions to wind and weather. So that's some trivia for you. I just added this because I liked it and it looks pretty, and it just takes away your eyes from my not so straight lines. I add some more black watercolor to make it look like spilled dirt or oil. What I'm doing is I'm using a little bit of extra water. This is so simple. Bit of extra water, pushing it against my body, and it just runs down and it looks cool. So I'm doing this both because it looks cool and also to distract the eye from things I don't want you to see. This is the best part. Speckles pushing half the spray paint down, and that just makes this brown color just make little speckles all over, and it just gives it more texture. Just makes it look really cool. I think you should try this. Oh my god, it is the frog face. Anyone else that can do this, like, it's super handy when you want to paint your neck. But yeah, look at that. I only know me and like Katy Perry that can do this. If anybody else can, just please comment and tell me that I'm not alone. Now we're gonna go for some white paint, and this is just to make this whole turquoise verdigris pop a little bit more. And now Max is joining us with a Swedish lesson as he's telling us why he's growing his hair out. He is going for a Michael Douglas hairstyle circa 1987.
Alla kommer skratta åt mig i hela Malmö, men jag hade velat ha Michael Douglas-frillan från 87 liksom.
He thinks people are gonna laugh. I think that hairstyle suits him. Tell us what you think in the comments. We are closing in on a finished look. Last thing, I am pinning back my hair and putting on this fabulous wig. I've actually had this hair color before, but I think I am better as a blonde. We're gonna style it a little bit, just brush it through so it looks nice. Final touches after this is putting on the really cool pilot gear that we got our hands on. I think it's so similar to Jen's look in Love, Death, Robots. Go check out the episode Good Hunting and tell us what you think. I really hope you enjoy this look, and do you know what? We are almost at 1 million subscribers. How do you think we should celebrate? Tell us in the comments, and I hope I see you in the next video. Love you so much. Mwah!